It's the big deal, guys.
Is it? Doesn't say big deal, says big thing.
It's the big thing manifesting made easy Monday morning. Oh, fuck it.
What do you mean, my Monday morning? Is that Tuesday morning?
Yeah, well, you read it. Welcome to another exciting episode.
Method.
That's right. It is Victoria's Monday Morning Manifesting Method, brought to you by feelitrealfun.com.
Victoria's Manifesting Monday. What?
Hey, whoa.
Cool. Okay, so.
Oh, hell.
Cancel. It is our 22nd of September 2020.
Oh my God.
Officially spring here now.
It's officially spring. You know how the government lies.
They do. They say it happens on the 1st.
Yeah, spring happened on the 1st, and nothing changed on the 1st, right? And it's like, right, and I tell Cube says, well, this is when spring is. And I said, right. Well, yesterday and today, there have been a lot more people wearing shorts on the trail, right? Why? Because it's warmer. It's different. It's spring, everyone has sprung in Australia.
That's right.
Boom. Welcome, everyone. Look at all these Triple D people like Mary and Alona and Jake.
Big thing, manifesting method made easy. My Monday morning manifesting method. It's
Triple
not mine,
D
it's his.
Yasmin, Triple D Iggy,
okay.
Triple D Mary, Triple D Simi,
So
Triple D Joe Weldon.
Go to freeneville.com.
That's right.
221 email list, all of that.
Pseudo-random.
Join our 90-day adventure at manifestingmasterycourse.com.
Yep. And for today and tomorrow, I'm going to really start mentioning manifesting to the max.com because it's important.
Oh, yes.
Right? I didn't tell her
One
that.
of our dream-driven day groups is diving deep into it.
Yeah, we got a whole cluster in this one little dream-driven day group. I mean, like, you guys make my day.
Yeah.
Triple D Lynn, welcome to the show.
Hello,
look at all these Triple D people. I just love it.
It's
Sooner or later, there'll be more Triple D people than civilians. You know what I mean?
In the
Here's
world.
what I found.
Jesus Christ, don't do that.
Go away. How do I reduce the sound on this one?
I don't know. Just don't touch anything.
Okay. Well, I did actually. All right.
All right.
And for refunds, visit our YouTube channel. Oh, no, sorry. Join our 90-day adventure at manifestingmasterycourse.com.
That's right.
Most of you have done that. And for refunds, visit our YouTube channel, feelitrealfun.com.
That's right. So, Victoria.
Yes, you can get rid of
Let me
that.
try to make this so we can actually read this.
Just turn the sound off and then...
I don't want to undo typing. Hey, we upgraded to the new iOS.
iOS 14.
That's right. We'll see how that fucking works out.
Okay.
All right. So, Victoria.
Yes.
Today we're going to start with the Neville Goddard quote. I'm going to go first.
Okay.
All right. And then I'll hand it to you. Then you can go first and I'll go second.
Okay.
All right. So, guys, are we ready?
Yeah.
So, because a lot of y'all is having problems with the big things, right?
Big things.
Big things.
Yeah.
Right? So, it's sort of like whenever you go to like a you know, you go to like an open house or car lot or something, and they go, yay. Oh, so you've got a dog. I got a dog. You got 10 fingers. I got 10 fingers too. Okay, let's get down to business. Right? Yeah, you like that. I mean, it's like a bad first date. It's like, you like coffee? I like coffee. I like, okay, let's go fuck. Right? It's like, well, I mean, why don't you just start up front with where you're going?
It's not necessarily a match.
Right.
Yes. Okay.
So, ready, guys?
Yes.
But we'll get back to that later.
Okay.
All right. So the big things. Look at these Triple D people. Oh, Cindy, Paul. All right, so every morning after breakfast, this is Neville now.
Yes.
Every morning after breakfast, he would sit down in what we call the Berbice chair, and he would put his feet up on the arms of the chair. This is Neville talking about his dad, Joseph.
Yep.
It's a chair made in the West Indies, and then he would simply, with his eyes partially shut, he would see the day as he wanted it to be. I got a Berbice chair.
You have that.
It's pretty cool. Joe Weldon sat in it.
Yes, and I was just looking at it then.
It's right there.
And I do remember Joe sitting in it.
That's right.
Yes.
Neville says his dad would carry on mental conversations with the men he had to meet that day from his premises and brought to his conclusion. And that's how he worked. Neville Goddard, strong imagination, freeneville.com. All right. So, guess what I do every morning? Not just Monday mornings, Tony, Triple D Doyle.
Yes, Tony Triple D Doyle.
Well, what do I do? Every morning before I get out of bed? Who knows? Type it in.
You do a static into sleep.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I call it my Joseph Goddard because I already imagine specific events of my day already haven't gone my way. Right, I just love saying it that way. So I imagine what specific event of my day podcast. Hoo-ha. I imagine getting your feedbacks and noticing your shares because if it's you wouldn't share it, right? On the other hand, Same thing with the show, right? If the show bloated, you all wouldn't be here commenting. You might be. It could be interesting, right? But you get it? So I'm imagining specific events of my day having already gone my way, right? And I'm imagining what implies that. And by the way, notice Neville mentions conversations. You notice he mentions conversations a lot. But meanwhile, Victoria, we're going to explore in just a moment now, right? Why is it that so many people get stuck on the big things?
Right. So the second Neville quote is from the Neville Goddard lecture, "Imagination fulfills itself."
That's right. Oh my. Loogie.
Until imagination becomes a part of your normal, natural currency of thought, you will not act consciously. Like breathing, this awareness must become so much a part of you that you will not turn to the left or the right to praise or blame anyone.
God damn it, it's Monday morning. Whoever got out of bed like that, right?
Yeah, I used to.
So in Victoria, Australia,
Yes.
we're talking about canceling daylight savings.
I know.
Right? I find this lovely because they're saying because of the loogie, people are extra stressed. And it's been scientifically proven because Mr. 20's been saying this for 20 years and everybody thinks he's a mad guy, like a mad guy, right?
Yes.
Because they do the daylight savings, right? And then on Monday morning, there's more heart attacks, more people in the nursing homes go nuts. It's proven.
Yes.
I've been telling Cube and Jim this to the point where Jim died, right? Cube wants to kill me.
Everyone's normally late for church or late for work.
Yeah, late for church, not in a good mood. You give less at the thing, right? Monday. So they want to. So I've been saying for years, daylight savings time is nothing more than a conspiracy to kill old people, so the government doesn't have to pay them Social Security benefits, right? Now, that's my conspiracy theory. So we're actually talking right now of not doing daylight savings where we live because it'll kill people and then it'll mess the loogie stats up and we'll stay in lockdown longer. Right? Honest to God, I just love the hoops that people go through. But meanwhile, Monday morning manifesting method.
Yes.
Yes.
Can I finish the quote or not?
Oh, why not? Go ahead,
Right.
Victoria.
When you know this presence, it will not matter if you started life behind the 8 ball or in a palace as a poor or a rich child. You will realise that life is always externalising what you are imagining.
Alrighty, so we're going to take Victoria's quote apart. Ready? This is so good. I need
Okay,
to see it.
you can
while
take
we
it
do
apart.
that. So, until imagination becomes a part of your normal natural currency of thought, you will not act consciously, like breathing, this awareness, so on and so forth. Right? Now, here's the cool thing. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to all take specific events of your day and imagine them before you get out of bed, having already had them go your way. Right? This ain't hard. Right? Sometimes Victoria imagines me making the coffee. Right?
Yes.
Yes.
And like this morning, he did.
Yeah, ain't that cool, right?
Yeah.
So you imagine specific events of your day having gone your way. So maybe it's like Victoria's making coffee in that lovely little outfit. Wow.
Wow, outfit.
Right?
Yes.
And so, like, I imagine that up. What would imply that? Kaboom, right? The email goes out late, and Nazam sends me an email wondering where the email is. Oh, my God. But here's the thing, guys. If Monday is worse for you than any other day, you're blaming something external, the day of the week, for what you got going on. Instead of every single morning, I do my Joseph Goddard. I imagine specific events of my day already having gone my way. What would imply that? Tony Doyle sharing it, perhaps. Boom. Right?
Yeah.
I love stuff like that, right? Like Tony puts up something cool. I shared it the other day, right? He puts up a lot of cool shit, by the way. I don't always share it because then I wouldn't have any room on my timeline for my cool shit, right? But I want you to get how cool this is, because when you imagine up stuff like that, and it's my routine. Like Neville says, what's this about? Normal natural currency of thought, imagination, blah, blah, blah.
So much a part of you.
Yeah, it's so much a part of me. Now, here's the thing, ready? So, and people say, well, Mr. 20, that's all fine because you already got a podcast, you already got 1 million listens, well, you're bad on some other bullshit. But while I'm shoving in those little things in the oven every morning, right, the specific events of my day already having gone my way, right? Somebody write that down just for fun. Summer. Write that down. Yeah, Tony Doyle, write that down. Or just write something down. I don't care. Something down.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
While I'm doing all that, I'll sneak a biggie in. why the hell not? Right? Because if you imagine one way for what you perceive to be big things and another way for what you imagine to be routine things, the big things are always going to be different in a way that's not good. You got it? So, like, if I'm having a conversation with Victoria, and it's like a conversation with Victoria, and then it's a conversation with Victoria, and I say, Victoria, we have to talk about the sex, right? Oh, shit, right? Problematic. You get it? Versus the other, on the other hand, it's like, yeah, would you pass the Grey Poupon? Yep. And how about if we go to bed right now? Okay.
The Grey Poupon.
Right.
There you go.
Boom.
Rose. He still hasn't remembered. Well, he hasn't forgotten, put it that way.
He hasn't remembered to forget.
Buy it.
Right?
Yes.
But here's the thing. Whenever it becomes like, okay, I'm waking up a little bit. Oh, yeah, podcast. Boom. Oh, yeah, that was cool. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Show. Oh, yeah. Tony Doyle shared it. Boom. Fall back asleep. A Jaguar with a 350 Chevy engine in it. Boom. Fall back asleep. Oh, boom. You got it?
Yeah.
You just keep sticking them in, right? If one stick is harder than the other, it just gets weird.
Right.
Where's Sizzle's dad when you need him? Anyway, where's Sizzle? I don't see Sizzle here. That's why there's probably almost like no comments. Anyway,
Yes.
So here's the deal, guys. I want you to get in the habit of every day doing the Joseph Goddard, right? We've already discussed that, right? And while you do all that, toss what you, quote unquote, think a big one would be in just the same. Victoria's got this lovely tree outside, right? I don't know what it cost, a couple good bottles of whiskey, right?
Yeah.
You know how I think in terms of everything costs so many bottles of whiskey or so many manifestingmasterycourse.coms, right?
Probably got 3 bottles of good whiskey.
Yeah, I'm guessing 3 bottles of good whiskey or 4 manifestingmasterycourse.coms in that tree,
like that.
right? And so here's what I do, right? So it sits out there in a pot for a while. Paul comes, they grind the tree up, not that tree, another tree, the big tree,
Yeah.
and then they dig the hole, they redig the hole, they redig the hole again.
Third
I mean, like
time,
these
I
guys
know.
were rock stars.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, you know what I imagine? At specific events on my day having gone my way, right? Yeah, I need a tree to. I toss the tree in there. The tree's a big deal to me, right? Not that because it costs a couple bucks, but because if it goes in there and it does well, it immediately contributes to the property, right? And so, like, but I don't make it a big deal. It's like, oh, I'm going to do a special 32-minute session with brainwave music at 11:11 for the tree.
Yeah.
Boom. Triple D, Tony Doyle. Look at all that. Supposed big things help me notice where I think I'm small. Isn't that true? See, when you get that you're bigger than all of your dreams, your fears, your desires, your thoughts combined together, you're bigger than all that. Why? Because you have them. Right? When you get that, Monday morning will never scare you again. When you get that, putting in your podcast, your whatever, your something, your Jaguar, whatever, you know, you won't feel any different about it. It'll just slide right in.
Yep.
So, Triple D Iggy says,
You're
you is bigger than all that.
That's right.
Yo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Most deaf.
Most deaf.
Most deaf.
Yeah, can you tell we're watching The Wire?
Oh, you're not supposed to tell them. They're supposed to guess.
Oh, sorry.
All right. That's all right.
Okay, cool.
So I think that was pretty good. So we talked about
Yep.
Joseph Goddard. Something that implies. Imagine what implies your wishes fulfilled.
So it's not really just for Monday morning.
No, it's for every morning.
day.
Yeah, but I wanted to point out the Monday thing and that whole thing. Did y'all make sense? Like when I mentioned the whole thing, we're going to cancel daylight savings because it's a
Yeah.
yeah. Don't make anything a big deal. Like seriously, I mean, we've been killing old people with daylight savings for decades now, right? Why make this year any different, right?
Yeah.
Swear to God. I worked in the old folks' home, right? I mean, like you could count on 20% of the beds opening up. I mean, like seriously, like one day I remember Alice. She was the social worker. She's walking through with a couple that wants to put their dad in there, and Alice is like, "Well, usually, like we're about mid-month, the middle of this month, we usually get extra beds." And I'm like, "Yeah, do you know why, Alice?" And she's like, "No, I just notice it." And it says, "Hey, daylight savings. Watch, it just kills them." Undertakers are dying for it to get to be daylight savings time.
Wow.
You get it? That's a booming business. It's
Dying. Yeah, got it.
That's right.
cool.
I
Excellent.
work hard at this.
You do.
So, Victoria,
So what I'd like to know,
what you would like to know.
what's your strawberry bit?
All right. What's yours, Victoria?
You are bigger than all of it. You are bigger than everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, just remembering that.
I noticed the other day. See, I met a girl 10 years ago, right? And when I met her, I saw the garden in her, right? Back when I met her, like she'd done a lot of work out there, but it was basically like devastating things and cleaning up the devastation of things, right?
Booking hard rubbish collections and stuff like that, yeah.
And I saw within her the garden, and now I see her within the garden, which is so cool. She's bigger than all the garden, right? Bigger than all the demolition, bigger than all the planting, all the weeding, and that's what's cool. So, boom.
Yep.
Triple D Iggy says you're bigger than all the stuff, good or bad. That's right. Mary, sneak in a biggie. That's it. Sneak in a biggie. Come on, Monica, let's go.
Oh, hello, Brucey boy.
You see, that's probably why Bill and Monica got along so well, because Bill's probably like, hey, how about if you bring me a cup of cookies and slip under the desk for a little bit? I mean, imagine saying that to Hillary. Hillary, bring me some cookies. No. Anyway, I have nothing against Hillary.
What you got?
I don't find her all that attractive, though. But I do find her stunt double from Florida more attractive than the real Hillary. but check her out. Yeah, let me know what you think.
Okay.
Right. Did I say my strawberry bit?
Oh, my T-shirt, Iggy says this was a gift from
Rich.
I
wanna
Colorado
be rich.
Rockies.
That's right. Rich, who was in Manifesting Mastery
Ellie
course.
Hansen or something. I don't know what that symbol is.
Yes, we won't mention that it had cigars hidden on the inside.
Yes.
But God damn, I love when people send me smokes.
Yep.
All right, so did I say my manifestingmasterycourse.com? Yes.
So I did my strawberry bit. You did yours?
Did I?
I don't know. Did you?
I don't know.
Would you like to do it again?
Why not? Let's do that. Oh, Sizzle's here.
I know.
That's my strawberry bit. Sizzle showed up. Yay. Boom. All right, so you guys that are in the October Triple D, right, you're going to start getting invites like over the next couple days to get into the group and some stuff to get started. Yeah. You guys that are in the other Triple Ds, keep playing, poke me once in a while. I miss shit. Like, I love popping in and seeing what's going on, but definitely give me a poke. And so on and so forth. Maker's Mark cigars.
He does.
God, I just ordered some goody Gurkhas. Sizzle. Maker's Mark has this one Gurkha. Like, ooh, perfecto. All right, so let's tell them, Victoria.
Okay,
all
so
right.
Meanwhile, while you put the rest of your strawberry bits in, go to freeneville.com. Subscribe to our 221 email list.
Pseudo-random goodness.
Every single day. Join our 90-day adventure at manifestingmasterycourse.com.
That's right, half a donut. And by the way, and like I said, we're also mentioning manifestingtothemax.com. That's going to tie into today's and yesterday's or tomorrow's show. Adelia. Or Adele. Sorry, Adele's here.
Hello, Adele.
Triple D. Boom.
Yes.
And so we got...
for refunds, visit our YouTube channel, feelitrealfun.com.
That's right. More pseudo-random goodness.
Yeah.
But it's in video form. How cool is that? So, Victoria.
Yep.
Today we're going to have the most lovely lamb for lunch. It's from
We are.
our friend from the Love
Boneless
of Lamb people.
leg of lamb. Oh, yum.
That's right.
Been slow cooking since about 7.
Oh, my goodness.
Yum. It's going to be gorgeous.
Oh, Victoria.
Okay, you guys.
All right. I guess
Catch
I'll lean
us
forward.
tomorrow.
Pseudo-random goodness.
Pseudo-random goodness.
Pseudo-random goodness. All right. This is so good. Wait till you see it.
See us.
Didn't we just see it?